Let me say something that might hit a little hard. If you're getting older and you're not focusing on movement, you're slowly giving up your independence. Not your money, not your job, your freedom to move. And the scary part? Most people don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. We've been taught that exercise has to look a certain way. You need a gym membership. You need an hour a day. You need the right shoes, the right clothes, the right program. And if you can't do all that, you do nothing. That's the trap. Because the truth is, movement is not about the gym. Movement is about survival. Movement is about longevity. Movement is about staying capable. And today, I'm going to show you something simple. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need motivation. You don't need intensity. You just need to move consistently. Here's what happens as you get older. You don't just get weaker, you lose balance, flexibility, coordination, joint stability, muscle mass, especially in your legs. And your legs are everything. They're not just for walking. They're what let you get up off the floor, climb stairs, catch yourself when you trip, stay independent. When leg strength goes, everything starts to go. That's when people start saying things like, I just don't feel steady anymore. My knees are shot. I'm afraid of falling. And once fear sets in, people move less. And when they move less, they decline faster. That's the cycle. Let me break a myth right now. You do not need to work out. You need to move more often. There's a difference. Most people think exercise is something you do once a day, but your body doesn't work like that. Your body responds to frequency, not just intensity. That means doing a little bit throughout the day is often more powerful than doing one intense session and sitting the rest of the time. Here's a simple example. If you do 10 squats every 45 minutes, by the end of the day, you've done dozens, sometimes hundreds of squats. That's real movement. That's real stimulus. That's real strength building. And it didn't require a gym. It didn't require an hour. It just required awareness. Let's talk about some of the most underrated things you can do, because this is where people overcomplicate everything. Push-ups. Push-ups are one of the most underrated exercises on the planet. They build upper body strength, core stability, shoulder health, and you don't even need to do them on the floor. You can do them against a wall, on a counter, on your knees. There's always a version that works for you. Squats. Squats are non-negotiable. Every time you sit down, every time you stand up, that's a squat. So the question is, are you maintaining that ability or losing it? Even 5 to 10 reps at a time can make a massive difference. Walking. Walking is one of the most powerful things you can do, and people ignore it because it's too simple. Walk your dog. Walk around the block. Walk while you're on a call. Movement doesn't need to be complicated to be effective. Daily life movement. This is where it gets interesting. Some of the best movement doesn't look like exercise at all. Gardening, cleaning, playing with your kids or grandkids, carrying groceries, taking the stairs. This is called natural movement. And your body loves it. Now let's talk about something most people completely ignore: flexibility. Because here's the truth, strength keeps you moving. Flexibility keeps you moving without pain. If you're stiff, tight, restricted, everything becomes harder. Getting out of bed, bending over, reaching, twisting. That's not just aging, that's lack of movement. Simple mobility. You can start today. You don't need a yoga studio. You just need a few simple movements. Legs up on the wall. Helps circulation, recovery. Cat stretch. Keeps your spine mobile. 90-90 hip rotations. Unlocks your hips. Basic yoga poses. Improve balance and control. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can completely change how your body feels. Here's what I want you to understand. There is no perfect form of exercise. There's only what you'll actually do consistently. Some options: bike riding, swimming, tai chi chair workouts, lymphatic movement, light stretching routines. You don't need to do all of them. Pick one, two. Start there. Build the habit. This is the part most people don't want to hear because it's not sexy, it's not exciting, it doesn't sell, but it's the truth. Consistency beats intensity. Every single time. You don't need to crush yourself. You don't need to go hard. You need to show up. Again and again and again. Even on the days you don't feel like it. Especially on those days. Because movement is not just physical, it's mental. It builds discipline. It builds momentum. It builds identity. Let's flip this for a second. Because people always ask, what's the benefit of doing this? But the better question is, what's the cost of not doing it? If you don't move, you lose strength, you lose mobility, you lose confidence, you lose independence. And eventually, you rely on other people for things you used to do yourself. That's not dramatic. That's reality. Now here's the part I really want you to hear. It is never too late to start. I don't care if you're 40, 50, 60, 70. Your body is incredibly adaptable. It wants to move. It wants to heal. It wants to get stronger. But you have to give it a reason. And that starts with something simple. If you're sitting there thinking, okay, but where do I even start? Here's your answer. Start small. Seriously. Here's a simple daily framework. Do 5-10 squats a few times a day. Add push-ups. Any variation. Go for a walk. Spend 5 minutes stretching. That's it. You don't need more than that to begin. Because the goal is not perfection. The goal is momentum. Let me leave you with this. Movement is not about fitness. It's about freedom. The freedom to get up without pain, move without fear, live without limitations. Every time you choose to move, you are investing in your future self. And every time you choose not to, you're moving in the opposite direction. So, no, you don't need a gym. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need to overthink this. You just need to start. Because the moment you stop moving, things start breaking down. But the moment you start again, things can start coming back. Strength, mobility, confidence. It's all still available to you. You just have to go get it. So today, do something. Anything. Just move. And if you want a simple system that walks you through exactly how to rebuild your strength, energy, and mobility step by step, check out the 4-phase freedom protocol in the description. It's designed for real people with real lives who just want to feel good again. Link in bio.